Hello, my Mossy friends! My name is Christine, aka Mossy Motham, and welcome to my channel! Today, we have a pocket full of some interesting Mario items from the newest 1.8 update, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of decorate one of my rooms. I'm on Jakey's account. Okay, so only some of these can be customizable, but you can either have a green or red shell. And I already have one of both, which is great. The mushroom platforms come in yellow, pink, and green. Super cute. And you can put items on top of them. So they actually act as little tables. I was kind of hoping we could, like, jump down on them. Like, if we're on one of the higher levels, you can jump down on the mushrooms and then to the floor below. I heard some people were talking about that, but I haven't heard anything. I don't think it's possible. So I just wanted to come here first with you guys and see exactly which was customizable, and then we'll jump right into the build. And for some reason, I always thought that this room was smaller than the other ones, like the back room, for example. But apparently, all of the side rooms are 6x6 tiles. The upstairs are 10x6, and the downstairs is 10x6 as well. This is just kind of an extra room I had made to make the Happy Home Academy not super angry with me. But let's take everything down and start all over. If you did update your game to 1.8, you get this Mario mushroom wallpaper, which does move. We have the little plants coming out of the pipes and all of the coins glow and everything. And then you can also get a matching Mario floor. And this flooring is one of the items that you will be able to get starting March 1st if you don't have any friends with magic packed switches that can bypass the time-locked items. So all of these Mario items I'm showing you will be available starting March 1st. You can order them just like any old seasonal items through your Nook shopping phone, as well as actually in the ABD inside Resident Services. I really love these mushrooms. You can definitely incorporate them with a ton of different themed islands. But probably my favorite out of all the items is the cute little sunflowers. Look at him wiggling! Ah, I love that they animated some of them. And of course we have the star over here that kind of turns. Super pretty. But yeah, this is wonderful if you have any fairy core items or fairy course themed island. And what I really love about these coins is when you walk through them, they like temporarily disappear, but they don't permanently disappear. And also that they can go up and you can, I don't know, it makes really fun. They're not items that block your path. You can actually like walk through them and they make cool sound effects. I should probably get a music player. Well, this is the start of my Mario room. I will definitely be still working on it as I'm able to get more and more items, but I kind of wanted this to just be Mario themed, not really incorporate anything else. I will add some of the cloud rugs. My absolute favorite item probably from this whole thing is Lakitu's cloud rug. Look at how cute he is! Ah! I didn't realize how big these rugs were, but he's wonderful. So I thought it'd be nice to include regular cloud rugs. I don't know if that really fits in. We also have the Yoshi rug. Ooh, that's a big boy. Yes. I love rugs in this game. I love rugs in real life. We need more rug representation. Come on, Nintendo. I would like more, please. So I'm really glad that with this update, it came up with the Lakitu rug, the Yoshi rug, and of course, for the Shamrock items as well. We have a Shamrock rug. Look at how angry he gets, so it blocks your way, you can't actually walk underneath it, but thought for the entrance, a little blocking there. Ah, I love! They wiggle. Let's get some music in here, it's really quiet. Can also change the flag. I don't know why. I think it would be really cool if Nintendo included, if you're dressed up, you know, as Luigi, it would change to a Luigi flag, but you can only change between Bowser or Mario. And here's what I was talking about with the coins. When you run through them, they like temporarily disappear, but they'll pop back up. And this really makes me wish that we could actually like jump in the game. So that's the majority of the furniture items from Mario. Of course, there's the St. Patrick's Day stuff, there's the Girls' Day, and my favorite part of all, the pipes. I just love the sounds. I have a few hidden around my islands. Unfortunately, you can't control which pipe you're gonna pop out of, so it can be a little bit tedious because as you see, like, it just came from the same pipe I was at. So far, I have 4. I have one outside my house, this one outside of Nook and Crannies. We also have one by my airport, and here, this one by Resident Services. Unfortunately, you cannot customize them, they're always green, so if for some reason it doesn't match, I mean, it's very bright green, I can understand why. You can try hiding stuff behind it, like big trees, kind of have it sticking out. I really like it. I am annoyed that you can't choose exactly which pipe you come out of, but it's a great improvement for just having to run everywhere on the island. Another thing that I really love when you change into your different... There's the Wario outfit set, the Mario outfit set, Princess Peach outfit set, and of course Luigi. And when you put on any of their items from the respective characters, they make little sounds. And that's with all of the items. And I don't know, it's really cute. So this is just a quick introduction if you were curious what the items actually look like before you have access to them on March 1st. That's when you can buy them over here. So starting on March 1st, I don't know if it's until a certain date or if it's just always going to be available in Nook Shopping, but it's over under the seasonal section. So right now on my island, I'm on February 11th, so I'm a little bit behind, but the Mario items will all pop up over here. Of course, as well as the Shamrock items, Girls' Day, and Pie Day. So definitely this was just a quick look at the Mario furniture because I feel like a lot of people are super excited about it. And let's pop in to the second half of this video. It feels really good to be back on my character, dressed up as Princess Peach. Added kitty whiskers because I really have been enjoying I've been really enjoying playing with Elijah Mario 3D Worlds, the newest edition of it, and I love that you can turn into little kitties. So that's why I added on the cat face from Halloween. Anyway, just wanted to show you off a different outfit, as well as talking about something that was announced a few hours ago, today on February 25th. So a little bit ago, Nintendo had announced that they would be selling reprints of the Animal Crossing and Sanrio collab villager cards. Some people were like, oh, I don't know, something tells me that Nintendo's not actually going to release the Animal Crossing villagers. They're just going to have a reprint so you can scan and order one of the Sanrio villager posters, which I do have a collection of all 6 of them. But why this is such... So some people were thinking that it was just going to be a reprint of it and the villagers were not actually going to come, but I was very hopeful that they actually would be here, and lo and behold, today, out of the blue, Nintendo released a short video on their YouTube channel, which is where I saw it. I think they also did on Twitter and everything. So the collab between Sanrio and Animal Crossing started back in New Leaf, I believe, when they did the Welcome Amiibo expansion to New Leaf. So with this crossover, you could invite these 6 villagers based off of original Sanrio characters to your RV campsite and buy items for Meow coupons from them. And all of the items were absolutely adorable, and I was able to get all of them for my New Leaf town because I had friends that were able to get their hands on the very rare and extremely, at least before this reprint, hard to find copies of. Before a few weeks ago now, before Nintendo announced that they would be reprinting these, you could find 1 out of 6 of these cards for selling for easily over $30 for one of them, because they only sold a limited amount and they were Japanese exclusive. Also, they're just hecking adorable. But now there will be a reprint happening, or I should say releasing, March 26th, Target exclusive. I know it's going to be the US and Europe. I'm not sure about anywhere else, but that just means that there will be more out there and more accessible, so even if they are not being sold in your country, it's at least not as rare as just being just being made in Japan from like 2013 or 2014. But today, when they showed that just over 2-minute little video announcing that the villagers actually will indeed be coming to New Horizons, they can live on your island, as well as you can get all of their furniture, which is what I was hoping for this whole time. I was really being like, I really hope that Nintendo's not going to be that poopy and just say, hey, you know this thing that you all really want? Well, guess what? You can only get posters! Just like with all of the other NPC posters that aren't in the game. For example, Digby isn't in the game yet. That's Isabelle's brother, but I have his amiibo, and when you scan it in at Harv's Island, you can have access to his poster. But if you had the original 6 Sanrio cards from Japan, you were able to get their posters. That's it. So in my opinion, not worth it to spend that much money, but now that there's going to be a reprint and they'll be able to live in your islands, I can definitely see myself having a few of them at least. So we have Rila the Gorilla, based off of Hello Kitty, and I will put a list of all of the items that she has. I'm not a huge fan of the gorillas in general, but I mean, she's kind of cute. I don't really like the blonde hair, but her blue eyes are kind of cute. Marty is next, and he's probably my favorite. He's based off of the Pom Pom Purin, a little dog, and you have access to little cakes, and everything's a nice shade of yellow. Little pudding, I should say. Oh, here we go. I didn't know what room they were in, but you see on the wall, here are the 6 Sanrio posters that I was able to get from a friend who had, or has, their original amiibo cards. So this one is Marty's poster, this one is Rilla's poster. Next on the list is Atois, who is based off of Kiki and Lala. Very, very cute sheep, clouds, all of that nice dreaming. Really think it would fit, she would fit in well with our boy Pietro. One of the most interesting items that she has is a cloud making machine, and in the video they did show that this is like an actual item. Next is Chai. So Chai is another tea-themed elephant, fitting very well with Tia. And even Margie to an extent. So if you're going for that cafe-style island, Chai is your girl. Next on the list is Chelsea, based off of My Melody. And Chelsea kind of looks like she is supposed to be a giraffe with her fake little bunny ears based off of the character, but she's actually the deer model. And another big favorite of mine is Toby, who is based off of the Karo P. I'm sorry if I butchered that. And I think he has the best furniture set. He's not my favorite of the Sanrio villagers. I think, like, as far as being adorable and cute, that definitely goes for Marty. But I just love his frog-themed house. I love the tranquil bridge and the stone lantern. Definitely, if you have some, like, Asian-inspired themes going for your island, he would fit in perfectly. Also, something that I just recently figured out, if you investigate a lost item, it actually tells you a little hint of who it is. So this pouch is stuffed with something that smells delicious and is probably full of sugar. Absolutely no idea who that is, but they do little hints. I just thought you had to randomly talk and they would tell you who it is. But those are all 6 of the villagers. I would love to know who you are most interested in having on your island, as well as, would you have them on your island? I wish that we could have more than 10 villagers living here at a time, because I want all 6. But out of the 6, well, one, I'm definitely going to try my hardest on the day of release to snag a pack. I'm not going to be reselling them online or anything, because that kind of bothers me when people buy a whole bunch and upscale the price and resell them. Like, I understand you gotta make your coin, but ethically kind of bothers me a little bit. So I'm only gonna buy it just for collection's sake. Oh, it's Palo's bag. But I really, really hope I can get... I have no idea how many they're printing. I mean, the fact that they said that it would be in the US and Europe, I'm hoping that there would be enough that I can just grab. I don't know. There's no way to pre-order them. You just kind of have to be there at the right time, I believe. But yeah, I would love to have on my island Marty, even if it's just for a little bit. And I want to have all of Toby's furniture. And I would like to have a toit for a little bit on the island. I would love to move him, or I would love to move her in near Palo and have some sheep love going on. I love how Palo said that was his shopping bag and he just had sugar in there. Ah, thanks for a wasp head model. Cool. Anyway, this was just kind of a quick little video to talk about all of the Mario items that came out with the newest 1.8 update, as well as talking about the release, or I should say the official announcement for the release of the Sanrio villagers. Because it was very unconfirmed for a long time. I just think this is really exciting, because this potentially means that in future we can see more of the other collab Animal Crossing characters, because back in New Leaf, and I'm actually in the process of making a video for this that hopefully will come out in like a week or so, but there were collabs with Monster Hunter, Legend of Zelda, even Splatoon. We saw Animal Crossing characters in the game based off of those collabs. I do have some of the Splatoon amiibo figurines. I even have a Wolf Link one. And back in New Leaf, if you would scan those in, that would kind of act as a way of having either your villager move in, or they could just sell furniture to you. So now that they announced that yes, indeed, the collab will bring the villagers, potentially, that means that those other Animal Crossing collab villagers will make their return. I kind of doubt it, and I already recorded the voiceover for that video, so do check it out when you get a chance. I kind of doubt that they will, just because if you try scanning in those amiibo figurines, you don't get a poster, and at least with these Sanrio figurines, or these Sanrio cards, you did get a poster, even if they weren't, before now, even if they weren't in the game. And also, I feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong. I also don't work at Nintendo or anything. That's just my opinions. So, stay tuned. I have a few other videos talking about the Shamrock and Pi Day items. I didn't want to squeeze them all in here because I'll be doing specific builds for them, and maybe another baking video if you enjoyed my making the mom's homemade cake IRL video. So stay tuned. Be safe out there, and on that note, I will see you all next time. Bye!